What's going on, guys? This is the Sentrepreneur here today with a new video. Today I wanted to bring to you my fall rotation for fragrances 2017. I like to do this at the start of every season, give you an idea of what I'm wearing, and hopefully give you some suggestions or some ideas for stuff that you can add to your arsenal to really kill it this fall. All of these have been moderately tested to truly tested by me, and they've all got my stamp of approval, guys. I wouldn't wear them if I didn't love them. All of these really are great fragrances. Some designer, some niche. It's pretty much half and half. But anyway, without further ado, let's jump into what I'm wearing this fall. So let's start off with casual, guys. I've actually got two for my casual spot. They're both designers. They're both good. One is for something you have to understand about my climate here is the start of the fall is still kind of hot from the summer, but as it drags on, it gets pretty chilly because Canada. So I've got two for my casual spot. For my warm weather casual, it's going to be YSL Loam, and for my cold weather casual, it's Burberry London. So the thing these two share in common is they're not terribly expensive. They're both designers. They're both good and they're both pretty easy to wear in the given scenarios. Start off with London. It's like a damp leaf, tobacco-y feel. Very good, very much reminiscent of an outside semi-cool fall day. I love it for like colder holidays, like say Thanksgiving, Christmas too. Honestly, this was my scent last Christmas. It killed it. But that's Burberry London, wet tobacco leaf type smell. YSL Loam, I don't really have to talk about this that much. It's like an apple and ginger kind of cologne-y vibe. It's very warming, very comforting. Hard not to like, and it does well in the heat. Unfortunately, this new formulation does not perform very well. So anyway, it's perfect for the hot weather though. On to my work scent next, guys. If you guys have been following me on Snapchat, you know I work at the desk in a gym, because the dream. And really, this is the one I find myself reaching for pretty much the most. I need to pick up a bottle because my decant's almost done. It's from Prada, and it's Loam. So, Prada Loam, been seeing a lot of play from me, man. This is so good. Probably in my top 5 designers of all time right now. What you're gonna get is very clean, sophisticated fabric softener. It's absolutely amazing. Gets compliments. It actually performs better than I thought at first, too. Which is amazing, really, for a work scent. Be a little careful with the sprays, but all the same, Prada Loam is so sexy and sophisticated, it just kills it. Especially in my workplace, I don't know, it's been working wonders for me, though. Next up, guys, we've got my Night Out fragrance. For Night Out, I wanted something that works inside, outside, and makes me feel like an absolute boss, killer, gangster, whatever you want to call it, man. Gotta make you feel good. When I say going out, this could be dates, dinners with family, dinners with friends, going out with the boys to the bar, anything. Pretty much my signature scent for the night, if you want to call it that. This is one that I talked about briefly in my spring list. It was very highly worn by me in the spring, and I just picked it up in the spring. This one is from Penhaligon's. It's their Portraits collection, and yeah, it's the first niche on this list. It's called Roaring Radcliffe. So, if you watched my most worn spring video, I think it was, you know a little bit about this, or if you follow Penhaligon's, you know this one. To me, this is like a mix between 40% of Maison Martin Margiela Jazz Club and 60% Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. It's, oh my, it's so good. It's amazing, guys. It's got that gentleman's club type feel that both of those fragrances have. It's tobacco, rum, honey, you get a gingerbread vibe. It's not gourmand, it's not overly sweet, though it is kind of sweet, so be warned on that part. But it's so good, it's so sexy, and this is one that just makes me feel so good. I get jacked up when I think about wearing this stuff, guys. So check it out if you haven't. I feel like the Portraits collection is highly underrated from Penhaligon's, and this is my personal favorite, guys. Roaring Radcliffe for my Night Out scent. Next up, guys, we've got my club fragrance of choice. You know, normally I just say something like Invictus, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna switch things up and I'm gonna go a little classier. For my club fragrance for the fall this year, I wanted to go with Parfums de Marly Eau Jaune. Now, Eau Jaune if you've smelled Ambre Narguilé by Hermes, you know what this smells like. It's just an apple pie, cinnamon, honey. It's got that awesome apple pie vibe. It's a bit darker, a bit heavier than Ambre Narguilé. It performs better. It's less money. It's just the choice if you want to smell like a warm apple pie, and it actually performs very, very well for about 8 hours. So for the clubs, for me this year, it's gonna be Parfums de Marly Eau Jaune. Since we're still talking about sexy times, nights out, I figured I had to share my Close Encounters fragrance of choice. My favorite of all time, getting close with a girl, man, doesn't get any better than this as far as I'm concerned. This is from the House of Matriarch, my favorite of all time. It's Coco Blanc. So I talk about this nonstop because I've got so much love and respect for this stuff. Doesn't perform, perfect for close encounters though. It's very nice, smooth white chocolate and vanilla and sandalwood. It's so creamy and gooey and delicious. It's amazing, but at the same time, it's just a bit spicy to make it kind of wearable for a guy. And it's so good. Try it if you haven't. Host of Matriarch Coco Blanc for my Close Encounters fragrance for the fall. Next up, guys, we've got my own little category I came up with for the fall. I'll probably do it for the winter as well. I might just start doing it for every season. It's the outside category. If I know I'm going outside, this is what I'm gonna wear. And if I'm gonna be staying out there for a while, of course. I've actually got a niche and a designer here that smell very, very similar. So we've got, for the designer, Thierry Mugler Pure Van, and from the niche, Xerjoff Naxos. I just have this little 3 ml, but what can I say? It came with Xerjoff Neo when I bought that. So I'm more than thrilled to have this 3 ml of Naxos. What you're gonna get, so good. It's so good. What you're gonna get out of these guys is, they're basically the same. There's some minor differences. Xerjoff Naxos is a better fragrance. I'll say that right now. The quality is more there. I'm just not sure if it's $150 there. But anyway, what you're gonna get out of these is that honey, cherry, tobacco, vanilla. It's very good. Kind of smells like a cigar a little bit, but for me it's more delicious. And outside, especially in like the cooler fall days, it really smells great wafting by. The sillage is really great. When people pick it up, it's a decent compliment getter, honestly, or it was last year. So anyway, for my outside fragrances, Xerjoff Naxos and Thierry Mugler Pure Van. Next up, we've got my Daring fragrance. Now, really, Roaring Radcliffe could fit this, and I'm probably gonna wear it in a lot of Daring scenarios just because I love it so much. But for my second choice for a Daring fragrance, just to switch things up a little bit for you guys, give you guys as many ideas for what to wear this fall as possible, got a really, really good one, guys. It's the first fragrance I bought after my fishing season started and I started making some cash again. It's from Nasamato and it's Pardon. So this is dark, sexy, fudgy chocolate with a little bit of cinnamon and patchouli. And it's very dark, very brooding, but it's not on the level of Nasamato's other dark, brutal scents. It's so sexy, it projects, it performs, and really, when you want to go for daring, a masculine, rugged chocolate like this is a perfect option. So, Nasamato Pardon, in my daring spot, guys. I almost didn't want to put this one because it's pretty much the same for every season. My formal scent this year, guys, hasn't changed from my spring rotation. Creed Aventus. It was my formal scent for the summer, my formal scent for the fall, and if you watch my winter video in a couple months, it's probably going to be my formal scent for winter. This is so good. Nobody needs me to say more about this, but I will anyway. I do have the P11 batch, just to help you guys reference. There's so many different batches of Aventus. What I get out of this one, I get a very nice pineapple and birch in particular, with a little bit of vanilla undertones. It's a bit smoky, but not too much, which is good, because I don't really like the smokier versions of Aventus. It's very good, very masculine. From what I've seen, girls don't really like this one that much. Although it does smell like, in my opinion, the quintessential man, girls don't seem to like it. But if you want compliments from other dudes, Creed Aventus is killer, man. It's very formal. It smells like a put together guy. And my all season formal scent, guys, Creed Aventus. Last up, guys, we've got my signature scent. You know, for my signature scent, I wanted something that was really easy just to throw on all the time. I didn't want it to be too expensive because I plan on wearing this quite a bit. This is one that I picked up last winter. No, it was a Christmas gift last winter, eh? But anyway, I haven't really had a chance to dip into this too much, but it's so good, guys. It's from Hermès, and it's Terre d'Hermès. This is the Eau de Toilette. I personally prefer it to the EDP, but they're both good. They're pretty much the same. But what you're gonna get out of Terre d'Hermès is this semi-dirty, earthy orange with a hay vibe. As far as I'm concerned, it's the perfect fragrance, all-purpose fragrance for the fall. You can wear this anywhere. It's gonna kill it anywhere. It reminds me of the fall. Let me know if it reminds you of the fall as well. But like I said, I haven't really had a chance to wear this that much. But man, this fall, this is it. My signature scent for the fall, guys, Hermès Terre d'Hermès. Right on, guys, that's been my fall rotation for this year, 2017. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of my rotation? Are there any ideas you took from this one? Also, let me know what you're wearing this fall or what you're planning to wear. Summer is not done, guys, but gotta plan ahead, man. Anyway, this has been the Scentrepreneur. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. There's new content coming out all the time. Seasonal rotations, top lists, fragrance reviews, first impressions, unboxing, the works. Guys, also, if you enjoyed this particular video, please toss me a thumbs up down below. That would be amazing. And if seeing more of me interests you, I urge you to follow me on Snapchat. My name will be in the description. Guys, it's been a long, hot summer. It's time to get excited about fall. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day.